Let me help you reduce cancer risk by making small changes throughout your day. Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm a cancer dietitian. I've worked in oncology for over 12 years. I'm going to help you reduce risk for cancer, or if you're a cancer survivor who's had cancer, reduce risk of recurrence with these simple changes you can make each day. So first off, one way to really help to balance your hormones, which will help to reduce risk of hormone-sensitive cancers, is to start your day with breakfast. If you're someone who just drinks coffee for several hours in the morning, let's change that. Let's start with some type of breakfast really early on, especially around an hour from when you wake up. Ideas for that could be like oatmeal. Yes, instant oatmeal is a good choice. You could do overnight oats. You could do cereal. You could do like some toast with peanut butter and banana. Add in some type of fruit, or like maybe if you want eggs, add in veggies, because when you add in plant foods, whole grains and plant foods, just like I'm suggesting at breakfast, you're already a few more servings of plant foods that are going to help you reduce cancer risk. Number two, instead of going out for drinks on a date, after work, during a party, choose non-alcoholic. By removing more alcohol from your lifestyle, you will significantly reduce your cancer risk for 6 different cancers. And all you got to do is reduce or omit alcohol in your lifestyle. Number 3 is get up and move more. So we're not quite yet to exercise, but just moving more. Did you know that sitting down, not getting up and walking around is actually increasing your cancer risk? So we want to sit less and move more. That means get up, walk around, find different times in the day that you can just move your body. You'll help yourself reduce cancer risk. Here's a really fun one. If you like dairy and people have made you feel like it's inflammatory or giving you hormones, I am here to set the record straight that dairy actually reduces risk of colon cancer. Isn't that really exciting, because of the amazing nutrients that are in there? So if you're someone who likes dairy and you've taken it out because somebody else said that you were, that was not a registered dietitian, that was not specialized in cancer nutrition, bring it back in. If you have more dairy in your lifestyle, you'll reduce risk of colon cancer. Another thing you can do, this is a small switch, but when it comes to pasta, rice, or bread, choose whole grains. Whole grains are going to have more nutrients, more fiber, okay? And a higher fiber diet is going to reduce risk for 2 cancers, breast cancer and colon cancer. So just by the grains that you normally love, and you can choose the ones that you want to do for this, whether it's pasta, going from your white rice to brown rice, or your white bread to whole wheat bread, that's going to help you reduce your risk of those 2 cancers. Which brings me to my next point of increasing your fiber intake. Did you know that Americans usually average around 15 grams of fiber intakes per day? Fiber is going to come from those plant foods, which are fruits, veggies, whole grains, nuts, seeds, beans, and legumes. You want to have more of those foods because they contain phytochemicals and antioxidants, which protect your cell DNA, or they repair your damaged cell DNA, which would otherwise lead to a cancer cell along the line, right? So you want to have more plant foods to repair those cells each day. So like you eat an orange or a banana, literally the nutrients are going about your body and repairing and protecting your cells so that this damaged DNA doesn't become a cancer cell. It's awesome. And all we got to do is eat more plant foods. But back to what I was saying about fiber, if Americans average around 15 grams of fiber a day, we want to get that number up. So what you can start to do, you can link in bio and join my membership to learn more about how to track your fiber, or track it on your own time and make a goal of trying to get at least, if you're at 15 now, let's get to 17 grams of fiber a day. Once you conquer that, let's keep going up to get to 30 grams of fiber a day to reduce cancer risk. So start small with those fiber goals. Another fun thing would be to remove the deli meats, the processed meats. So this is like sausages, hot dogs, deli meats that you get from the store. Unless it's cooked in store, it is considered a deli meat. That is going to increase risk of colorectal cancer. So what you can start to do is pre-cook meats and get them ready for the week. I have some great content and great resources inside my membership on some, non-processed meat sandwiches. But if you just even like bake chicken ahead and use that in your sandwiches, or make vegetarian sandwiches or peanut butter jelly sandwiches or certain type of wraps or things like that, removing deli meats is going to reduce your risk of colon cancer. So maybe if you're doing deli meats like every single day, just taking a couple days out that you're not having those deli meats, it's going to start reducing your cancer risk. All right, so now let's keep talking about meats. We want to choose smart meat choices, which would mean not as much red meats, and choosing more chicken, turkey, fish, seafood, or like plant proteins like beans and soy. Now, you can have some red meat. So if you feel like a steak or you feel like a hamburger, go for that. Do that. Just don't exceed 18 ounces of those red meats per week. Examples of red meats are like beef, lamb, and pork. Okay, a lot of people think that pork is not a red meat because of the color it is when it's raw. It's a red meat. So you want to reduce your red meat intakes if it's over 18 ounces or over 500 grams a week. So start to reduce those red meat intakes and choose those other proteins that I listed off. Another super fun one, and this can make it like a game. Watch what you eat at breakfast, lunch, and dinner and see if you're adding any fruits and veggies to all of these meals. I have spoken and talked to a lot of people that realize they go through a whole day and not eat a fruit or veg. There is no shame here. This is about awareness and making changes so you can reduce cancer risk. So I challenge you this week to go and look at your breakfast, your lunch, and then your dinner. Do you have any whole grains, any fruits or veggies in there? And if not, let's just add one in. Add a serving. Fruits and veggies. We want to add more things in. So to reduce cancer risk, I don't want you to think about everything you have to take away. I want you to think about adding in more dairy, more fruits and veggies, more whole grains, more movement. We want to add things in to fill up what you're eating as being more nutrient dense to help to reduce cancer risk. Another suggestion, and this is going to kind of go along with this protein bit I keep talking about, is adding in more soy. Soy does not give you hormones. Men, okay? It's not giving you hormones. And women, you neither, all right? It's not increasing risk of any cancers. In fact, the American Institute for Cancer Research recommends that women have consumed more soy to reduce risk of breast cancer. Soy is so nutrient dense. It is a food that you can add into so many different ways, so many different meals, have it so many different ways. It is not estrogen. Soy is a plant. It is not, come on. So human estrogen will come from the human body. Like this soy giving you estrogen or the soy giving you hormones drives me crazy because this is such a great food that you're missing out on. It's a plant. It's going to help you reduce cancer risk. Add in more soy. And then here's the last one, and I love to talk about this. This is an important one. Do not take supplements that you don't need. Do not go buy supplement regimens. Do not believe the naturopath or chiropractor or whoever it is trying to tell you to buy supplements, A, B, C, D, E, F, all these crazy wild supplements to give you energy, a moon boost, to, finally resolve whatever issue you have. No, you need to do the other tips that I just mentioned here, not only to reduce cancer risk, but to improve your health. So moving more, eating more plant foods, prioritizing meal times, eating meals throughout the day, having more foods that have more nutrients in it. You don't need more pill for supplements. And let's go a step further because I want to share, up-to-date evidence-based strong human data. The World Cancer Research Fund has put out an official recommendation. This has been out for a really long time. It's a gold standard. Do not supplement to try to reduce cancer risk. A lot of times cancer survivors will be told, oh, you need to do this supplement to reduce cancer risk. That is false. So high dose supplements, anything over like 200% daily value, now becomes a free radical. A free radical is something that damages and agitates your cells, like damages your cell DNA, okay? Damaged cell DNA is not good. Yes, our bodies are pretty darn efficient at repairing that damaged cell DNA. And yes, when you have plant foods, it's going to help to improve that. But when you have supplements, what's happening is becoming that free radical. And now it's causing more damage to your cells that you don't need. Remember when I talked about removing alcohol or like removing tobacco? We know those things are carcinogens. They're going to damage our cells. High dose supplements is going to do that same exact thing. And this is wild because people will think, oh my gosh, I thought that a lot of vitamin C or a lot of this certain nutrient would help and benefit me. It does not. You can actually get enough micronutrients from your diet. And let's say you can't. Let's say you're like, whoa, I am low. My doctor prescribed me this certain supplement. That's okay. If it's truly low and you need a supplement to get that level up and then it gets up, that supplement did their job. But don't seek out a bunch of random supplements without blood draws, without doctor's recommendations, or just because some naturopath or chiropractor is selling you some like super blown up price for vitamin C when all you really need to do is just have like some strawberries. Don't do supplements. Unless it's prescribed, don't do them. If that was helpful, make sure you hit like and follow to learn more ways to reduce cancer risk.